You might think you know Star Wars: The Clone Wars, but here are 12 facts you might not have known about the Jedi's battle against the Separatists. Star Wars: The Clone Wars debuted on Cartoon Network on October 3, 2008 with the episodes Ambush and Rising Malevolence. The series ran for 6 seasons, with its final episode, Sacrifice, airing on March 7, 2014. The 2008 Clone Wars series was preceded by a 2003 series created by Genndy Tartakovsky, the creator of Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, and Hotel Transylvania. The first 2 seasons of this show was made up of 3-minute episodes, while Season 3 featured 12-minute episodes for a total of 25 episodes. The series was also preceded by a feature-length film, also called Star Wars: The Clone Wars, that got a wide theatrical release on August 15, 2008. The stories in the film were originally meant to be the first few episodes in the series, but George Lucas liked the way the footage looked on a big screen. A number of actors from the live-action Star Wars films reprised their roles as voice actors in the Clone Wars series, including Anthony Daniels as C-3PO, Ahmed Best as Jar Jar Binks, Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon Jinn, and Daniel Logan as Boba Fett. The various clone troopers are all voiced by prolific voice actor D. Bradley Baker, who has also done voices for such shows as the Powerpuff Girls, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Adventure Time. He gave each clone its own distinct voice by picking a single personality trait to emphasize in their inflection, like aggression or propriety. The Clone Wars introduces the character of Ahsoka Tano, who becomes the Padawan apprentice of Anakin Skywalker. This relationship was meant to show how Anakin transitioned from the undisciplined Padawan he himself was in Attack of the Clones to the calmer, more reserved Jedi Knight of Revenge of the Sith. When Ahsoka was being developed, her name was originally Ashla. This name was a reference to the name George Lucas gave to the light side of the Force in his earliest treatments of Star Wars. The Ashla was the light side, while the Bogan was the dark side. The primary clone character of the series is Captain Rex, somewhat inspired by Star Wars comics character ARC Trooper Alpha. However, because the show already featured a few names starting with A, like Anakin and Ahsoka, his name was changed to Rex. Rex has a scar on his chin, much like another famous Star Wars captain, Han Solo. While many of the character designs for the 2008 series were based on the 2D designs from the 2003 series, the visual style of Clone Wars was based on a completely different series, the 1960s show Thunderbirds, which starred marionette puppets on scale model sets. The premiere episode of The Clone Wars was the most watched series premiere in Cartoon Network history, and would later be recognized by Guinness World Records as the highest rated sci-fi cartoon on television. It was also the first series to be aired simultaneously on Cartoon Network and also its late-night programming lineup, Adult Swim. When Disney purchased the rights to Star Wars, most material from the expanded universe was removed from canon in order to free the new movies from ties of the older novels and games. However, in 2014, Clone Wars and its follow-up series, Rebels, were confirmed as official Star Wars canon. The series was cancelled in 2013, following Disney's purchase of Star Wars. At the time, there were many episodes in production. Some of these episodes were finished and aired as Season 6, but others became part of a project called The Clone Wars Legacy, where some of these stories were released as comics and novels. That's it for this episode of You Think You Know Cartoons. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Comics Alliance for more cartoon facts, and check out comicsalliance.com for more cartoon awesomeness.